So, if you're a bit mature, you've probably gone past the phase of the new self-improvement that we have now. I'm talking about cold showers, grounding, meditating for 2 hours, no fap, counting your streak of how long you haven't touched your willy. This is all shit that most of it I went through. I did it. Let me tell you, some of it is good. It's good to meditate for 10-20 minutes if you want to. Obviously, it's good not to jerk off. It's if you want to take a cold shower, I don't find that good. Why would you want to be cold? But whatever. I'm talking about the excessiveness and the fact that the whole self-improvement space has gone a bit overboard. And now it's just full of incels who are quite weird. They're like, oh, maybe if I don't jerk off, the girls will smell the pheromones on me and love me more. Or maybe if I ground, the electromagnetic pulses will make me millions of dollars. Like, no. Because self-improvement, in its essence, is just becoming a better man. Becoming more masculine, stronger, what we all want to be. So yeah, self-improvement practices, at least most of them, are outdated. And quite frankly, they make you gay. I mean, if I see somebody grounding at 7 a.m. while I'm taking my coffee, the first thing I think is, you're such a fag. Now, what's the solution? Well, it's fighting. Now, you might say, wait, what? Fighting? What does that have to do with self-improvement? Well, let me tell you. Fighting is the most primal sport that's ever existed. It's actually directly linked with masculinity, protecting and providing. You can't protect the people you love. You can't protect yourself if you don't know how to fight. Plus, all the heroes we looked up to, like Superman, John Wick, James Bond, they all knew how to fight. They all did those cool karate moves. Karate Kid, you would love seeing that when you were little. Rocky. Why do we look up to those people? Because they can fight, because that's masculine excellence. Also, it's an instinct. Ever since we're young, you want to be strong, you want to be big, you want to be able to carry things and fight and beat people up. When you mature, you realize that it's a bit more complicated than that, but still, you get the point. And we see the importance of men fighting and men being capable in combat ever since the Spartans. And the whole population of men was trained to be a military force. They were trained to be capable warriors. Even now in the modern day, the way we protect our country is by military, where men and women fight. And although this has lost a lot of its importance today, and there's even a bill that's coming out, or that they're trying to push, that will basically ban you from taking up combat sports, it is the perfect way to improve yourself. I want you to move your mind away from the community of self-improvement and focus on a new imaginary community that I'm going to talk about. A community of men who are strong, who are capable, who push each other. They all have the characteristics of a fighter. Strong, virtuous, brave, confident. All qualities that we looked for in self-improvement. Only this time, you actually learn something from it. And you have fun while doing it. You don't need to wake up at 6 a.m. and meditate anymore. You can now wake up at 6 a.m. and go on a 2-mile run like Rocky. You don't need to watch those 5 tips to be confident, where they tell you how to be a Sigma and look somebody in the eyes. You can go to a boxing gym, you can learn with your friends, and you can truly be confident that you could defend yourself. You don't have to watch the 5 dating tips videos to see if you can get a girlfriend and finally get some pussy. You can just learn to fight, get in shape, and girls will like you. And you don't have to go through a useless phase of bodybuilding, where all you're looking to do is just, frankly, impress other men of how big and strong you are. Because at the end of the day, sure, it's good to look big and strong, and you can achieve that with martial arts also, but you have to be able to move well. You have to be able to use your body. It's a tool that was given to you. So this is what I propose. A new movement of self-improvement. And instead of doing it through just a gym or meditating or grounding, we do it through fighting. We do it through combat. I mean, I know I personally have had thoughts of, moving away to Thailand with the boys and training Muay Thai all day. And I know if you've seen some of those videos, you have too. It looks like the coolest shit ever. And plus, you would get all the perks of self-improvement. You would get more confidence, you would get in better shape, you'd learn how to fight. And I believe that it would be more purposeful towards you. It would call more to your core, more to your instinct. And I speak from experience. I come from a background of when I was 13, 14 in a country that I'd recently moved to, being bullied, not having many friends and having to put on a front of fake confidence, to now truly feeling confident about myself, truly loving the fact that I can fight and that I'm in shape, how I look, how I feel. This is a blessing that I want every young man to have. I want every young man to feel like this. And the best way I found to achieve where I'm at now is simply just to learn how to fight. I embarked on my combat journey about a year ago, and since then it's just been uphill. And I'm not just talking about fighting, I'm talking about life in general. My physique has changed, it's gotten better. I've made amazing friends, amazing connections. My mindset has shifted, I'm more disciplined than ever, I'm braver. And my whole life quality just improved in general, all because I took one chance on learning how to fight. Now imagine if there was a community of young men who were all going through this together. I mean, I'm not saying we would all have to be amazing UFC fighters because, everybody learns at their pace and has their separate goals. But imagine a community of young men who focus on wanting to be a better man every day. Money, physique, girls, whatever you want. And it's all focused around fighting. Sort of like the movie Fight Club. Everybody thinks that movie's so cool. It's just a great concept. And obviously, I wouldn't want to make it bare knuckle or anything because I don't want anybody getting too hurt. But the concept in itself is what every man loves. Who doesn't love watching Fight Club? If you haven't watched it, go watch it now. So yeah, that's my little rant. I'd love to be the new leader, per se, of this new wave I'm talking about. I don't know if it exists already. I know it's not very big because I haven't seen it. But I don't know if anybody's with me on this. But I do think this will call to a few men that want to embark on this journey with me. So let me know. You can follow me on Instagram at theofficial.jorge. It's also in my bio. In case you want to talk to me more about this, maybe give me some ideas. But yeah, bro. See you.